Have you ever thought that changing oil is the easiest part of car maintenance? Just drain the old oil, pour in the new one, swap the filter, and you're good to go, right? Well, not exactly. What most drivers don't realize is that oil changes, while simple on the surface, can go terribly wrong if done carelessly. A single mistake during this process might not break your car overnight, but slowly, mile after mile, it starts killing your engine from the inside. And when the damage shows, it usually means big money leaving your pocket. In this video, we'll break down the 17 costly oil change mistakes that are secretly destroying your car. Some of these are so common that even experienced drivers and DIY mechanics fall for them. Stick with me until number 1, because that one is a silent killer. It ruins engines in ways you might never see coming until it's too late. So, start. Number 17, ignoring the owner's manual. Your car's manual is more than a boring booklet. It's the car's rulebook for survival. It tells you the exact oil type, viscosity, and filter your engine was built for. But most people ignore it and go with what their friend, mechanic, or even a random forum online recommends. That's a big risk. Using oil that's too thick or too thin, or filters that don't meet the specs, leads to poor lubrication and faster wear. Think of it like using the wrong medicine. It may not kill you instantly, but it causes problems over time. Number 16, overfilling the oil. A lot of drivers think a little extra oil can't hurt, but here's the truth. Too much oil foams up inside the engine, creating bubbles instead of smooth lubrication. This foam prevents oil from reaching critical moving parts, which means more friction, more heat, and eventually blown seals or a damaged catalytic converter. The fix is simple. Always check your dipstick after filling. The oil level should be between the two marks, never above. Number 15, using the wrong oil type. Engines are not one size fits all. Some are designed for conventional oil, others for semi-synthetic, and newer ones almost always require full synthetic. If you put conventional oil in a turbocharged engine built for synthetic, you're risking sludge buildup and poor cold starts. On the other hand, pouring heavy oil into a modern engine that needs thin oil makes it strain harder, killing fuel economy and wearing it out faster. Number 14, skipping the oil filter. Changing the oil but reusing the filter is like taking a shower and putting on dirty clothes right after. The oil filter traps tiny metal shavings, dirt, and sludge so they don't recirculate. If you keep using the old filter, all that gunk stays in your fresh oil, circulating through the engine again and again. Even worse, a clogged filter can block oil flow altogether. Filters are cheap, don't skip them. Number 13, not tightening the drain plug properly. The drain plug is small, but it holds the life of your engine. If it's left too loose, oil leaks slowly and silently until your engine runs dry. Tighten it too much, and you strip the threads of your oil pan, an expensive fix no one wants. The solution? Always use the torque specs in your manual. Hand tight plus a quarter turn is not always safe. Number 12, forgetting the washer. Most drain plugs use a crush washer to form a tight seal. Forgetting to replace it means a slow drip, drip, drip of oil every time you park. Over months, that little drip adds up to dangerously low oil levels. What's worse is that people notice the leak too late, when the engine already sounds rough. A washer costs less than $1. Never skip it. Number 11, waiting too long between oil changes. Life gets busy and it's tempting to stretch oil changes, but pushing past the recommended mileage is one of the biggest mistakes drivers make. Old oil breaks down, loses its protective additives, and turns into sludge. This sludge clogs passages, reduces cooling, and wears down pistons, valves, and bearings. Even if your oil looks clean, it may not be protecting anything anymore. Stick to your schedule. It's cheaper than a rebuild. Number 10, changing oil too frequently. Believe it or not, some people change their oil way too often. They think, fresh oil every 2,000 miles must be great. But modern oils are engineered to last. Most cars are fine at 5,000 to 7,500 miles, and many synthetics last 10,000 miles or more. Overchanging is a waste of money and creates unnecessary waste oil that's harmful to the environment. Follow your manual's interval, not myths from decades ago. Number 9. Using cheap oil. That bargain bin oil at the auto store? It's cheap for a reason. Low-quality oils often break down faster, can't handle extreme heat, and lack the additives that protect your engine. In the short term, you'll save a few dollars. In the long term, you'll be paying for new gaskets, seals, or even an engine. Spending a little more on good oil is like investing in health insurance for your car. Number 8. Mixing different oils. Got half a bottle of one brand and half of another? Mixing them might feel harmless, but different oils use different additives. When combined, these additives can clash and cancel each other out, leaving your engine less protected. Your car doesn't need a cocktail of oils, it needs consistency. Always stick with one type and brand per oil change. Number 7. Ignoring oil leaks. Spot a few drops of oil under your car? Many drivers ignore it, thinking it's just a small leak. But leaks never stay small. Over time, they lower your oil level, cause overheating, or starve your engine of lubrication. Worse, oil can drip onto hot parts like the exhaust, creating fire hazards. Fixing a small leak now costs far less than replacing a seized engine later. Number 6. Not warming up the engine before changing oil. Cold oil is thick and stubborn. If you change oil without warming up the engine, a lot of dirty oil stays stuck inside. That means your fresh oil is already mixed with sludge. Always let the engine idle for 5 to 10 minutes before draining. Warm oil flows better, carrying more contaminants out with it, leaving your engine cleaner. Number 5. Forgetting to lube the oil filter gasket. Every new oil filter has a rubber gasket that needs a thin coat of oil before installation. Skipping this step makes the gasket stick, tear, or leak under pressure. It can even make the filter impossible to remove during the next oil change. All it takes is a dab of fresh oil on the gasket to create a proper seal and avoid headaches later. Number 4. Over-tightening the oil filter. Some people think tighter is better, but that's a mistake. Over-tightening can crush the gasket, cause leaks, or damage the filter threads. Worse, when it's time for the next oil change, you'll struggle like crazy to get it off. Oil filters are designed to be tightened by hand, firm but not extreme. Number 3. Using the wrong oil filter. Oil filters aren't all the same. Using one that kind of fits can cause poor filtration, leaks, or low oil pressure. Some cheap aftermarket filters don't meet your car's specs, even if they screw on correctly. That puts your entire engine at risk. Always buy the right filter for your car, not just the one that looks similar. Number 2. Ignoring oil level checks between changes. Even if you change oil correctly, engines sometimes burn or lose oil naturally, especially older ones. If you don't check the dipstick between oil changes, you might run low without knowing. And low oil is the fastest way to destroy an engine. Metal grinds on metal, heat skyrockets, and the engine eventually seizes. Checking once a month takes 2 minutes and can save you thousands. Number 1. Using the wrong oil viscosity. This is the silent killer. Oil viscosity, the numbers like 5W-30 or 0W-20, isn't random. It's matched to your engine's tolerances, climate, and performance needs. Use oil that's too thick, and your engine struggles to pump it, especially in cold weather. Use oil that's too thin, and it can't protect under high heat. Both situations mean faster wear and shorter engine life. Always use exactly what your manual says, no exceptions. So, those were the 17 costly oil change mistakes that are quietly killing your car. The scary part is, most of these mistakes don't show damage right away. They slowly eat away at your engine until one day you're facing a massive repair bill. Now, let me ask you, have you ever made one of these mistakes without realizing it? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more car care tips that save you money and headaches. Remember, treat your oil change with respect, and your car will thank you with years of reliable driving.